What is going down, everybody, and welcome back to the Bob Uecker Road to the Show, episode number 3. Now, Bob will be making his AA debut, and right here I'm going to be playing this player spotlight, so I hope you enjoy the player spotlight that I'm about to be playing.
Welcome back to our minor league pregame show as we move closer to the start of Eastern League action with tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Bob Uecker is our focus, making his AA debut in this one, so this is probably an exciting day for him.
Well, I'm sure it is, but he knows he's got a long road ahead of him to the major leagues. He wasn't a top draft pick, so he likely won't be on the fast track to the show, unless, of course, he starts really putting up big numbers in the minor leagues. Still, I know this organization has said they were happy to get a chance to draft him, so maybe they feel he could blossom into a solid player someday. It takes a lot of hard work, resiliency, and determination to make it to the big leagues. His journey starts today, so we'll see how it goes.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. It's opening night 2014, and we've got a good matchup here between the Portland Sea Dogs and the Reading Fightin' Phils. And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there.
Okay, everybody, we are back for our first at-bat in the minor leagues, first AA at-bat, and as you see, we are facing Jesse Beidel, Phillies, I believe, #1 prospect. So here's the first pitch, and we guess this one right, and we're going to drive this one to center field, but that is going to be a fly out as we don't hit that hard enough to be out. I thought it was out, but I always think it's out. So here we go. That was a sacrifice fly, so we get an RBI. Here's our second at bat. Guy on first. We are up 4-0, and this is the first pitch of the at bat, and that is a nice slider. Probably should have swung at that, but I thought that was a fastball because that's what I was guessing. So here we go. The 0-1 pitch from Jesse Beidel, and we're gonna ground into a double play. So unfortunately we ground into a double play, but here we go, doing a little bit of catching behind the plate, and this guy's gonna pop it up, and we're gonna be right there to make that play an easy play, and that will be made. So that was our first defensive play of the game, and here we go, runner on first, 1 out. We're up 6-0, and the first pitch from Jesse Beidel, we're gonna foul off. I believe that's still Jesse Beidel, I'm not sure. But we were late on that one. Probably would have been a hit if we would have timed that correctly, but it was not. So here we go. Here's a second pitch, and we get, I believe, a curveball or a slider that we ground into another double play, and we end up going 0 for 3 with a sacrifice fly. So it wasn't that great of a debut, but we'll look to turn things around into our second game, and that will be coming up shortly, as we only had 45 training points. So I was like, nah, I'll just keep these training points. We are batting the last. So you see our lineups there. Also, we have Blake Swihart as a DH, the other catcher in the Red Sox organization. So here we go, doing some catching, defensively right here, and we're gonna get this guy to fly out to left field, and that will end the inning. And catcher is very fun. The road to the show. I recommend it if you guys want to have the most fun and road the show. But anyway, getting up here, we are gonna drive this pitch to left field, and that will get down as the left fielder dove for that one, and we guessed it right. So we're gonna get a double out of that. I thought about going 3, but I was like, no, I can't because the runner is not going, and the throw was he hit the cutoff guy.
And that right there was his first hit at the AA level. Steve, that's got to be an exciting moment for him.
Yeah, and with that first knock out of the way, he can now settle in and start working on the next one. Of course, he's aiming for that first major league hit, but he's got to start somewhere.
Okay, in our next at bat here, bases loaded, 1-2, and we're gonna drive that one into the gap, and that will plate all 3 runs, and we clear the bases, a bases clearing double, and we just knocked in 3. A great at bat there, so we end up getting 3 hits. We go 3 for 5. That's a great bounce back performance from Bob Uecker, as we did not have the greatest debut in the world, but right here, we are batting 375 so far, and only 8 at bats, but that could change. And now the next game here, we'll be jumping into a game against the Trenton Thunder.
Coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the Portland Sea Dogs and the Trenton Thunder. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener.
Okay, and we're jumping into some fielding right away, playing some catcher, and this guy's gonna pop that up, and we are gonna be there to make the catch, so an easy out right there, and a nice catch by Bob. So getting our first opportunity. Actually, I don't think this is our first opportunity, but 2-1 count. We guessed this right, and we're gonna drive that to left field, but the left fielder makes a nice running catch. So we get sort of robbed on that one, but there's a nice catch by the left fielder. And in our next at bat here, top of the 9th, we're up 7-4. We are gonna hit that one into right field, and that will be a single. So we do get a nice hit right there. And we drive it the other way. We end up going 1 for 5, I believe. Yeah, 1 for 5. Not a great game, but bat 294 still, and a few in the roster right here. But that's gonna do it. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. That will definitely be appreciated. And I will look forward to seeing you guys back for another episode of the Bob Uecker Road to the Show. Hope you guys like this, and yeah, that's about it. So I will see you guys later.